Hey everyone, welcome back. So you've plugged in your Ryobi battery and now the charger is flashing red and green like a disco party, but your battery still isn't charging. Let's break down exactly what this means and how to fix it. When your Ryobi charger flashes both red and green at the same time, that's an error code. Usually means either the battery's defected or the charger's defected, so either the battery or the charger is defected. Let's walk through the steps to figure out if it's the charger or the battery and how to fix it. First, take the battery out and make sure it's firmly seated. So take the battery out. You need to do this by pressing the two buttons like that and make sure it's firmly seated into the charger. So make sure you get that good click, and you want to hear that click, and you want to make sure it's firmly seated, because if it's not firmly seated it won't charge. As you can see, we're just getting a flashing red light. You can see there's a gap there. We're not getting that charging proper. It can easily stop charging. As you can see, just getting a red flashing light. You need to make sure there's a firm press and you get that click. If the error still shows up, try a second Ryobi battery if you have one. If the second battery charges fine, then it's likely the battery which is the problem and it's defected. If both batteries show the same red and green flashing lights, then it's highly likely your charger which is defected. Sometimes it's just dirty connections if you've been working in a dirty environment. So make sure to clean the connections here and make sure there's no dust within the actual charger. So give this a good blow and make sure it's clean. Make sure these are washed or wiped down with alcohol or something like that. Then reseat them, and again paying attention that you actually close it and get that click. And also, what you need to keep in mind, has the battery actually been working very hard? So if you've been working on a big project, because what can happen, it can get too hot. So what you'd need to do is let it sit off the charger. I recommend, even though it will kick in eventually once it's cooled down, take it off the actual charger and let it cool down, and hopefully that'll get over the error. Or as the battery being in a freezing garage, because these batteries will show a fault if they're too cold and it needs to warm up to room temperature before it will charge correctly. The ideal charging temp is between 50 and 86 Fahrenheit, that's 10 to 30 centigrade. Also, sometimes a deeply discharged battery needs a few minutes before it starts charging. So you may put it on, you get that error code. However, it may then kick in after 5-10 minutes, for instance. If you've tried all these steps and you're still getting a red and green flashing light, here's what to do next. If other batteries charge fine, your original battery is likely defected. Time to replace it. If no batteries charge, your charger is probably the problem. So time to replace this. Hopefully that helps you get back to work without flashing light drama. If the video saved your battery or your sanity, give the video a like, hit the subscribe for more DIY help with your Ryobi tools. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.